Hey there, beautiful. Sloppy here, playing some more Minecraft. And I am just looking like the handsomest penguin that there ever was. In perfect match with my handsome little boy, my handsome little girls, because everyone knows all dogs are boys and all cats are girls, of course. Also, I found these guys like 10 episodes ago. They just kind of randomly appeared, which is interesting. Anywho, we've got a whole bunch of animals. We got a whole bunch of things. What are we doing today? Stuff. For stuff number 1 to get started today, we have this as our current exit to get over to here, which is the walkway which heads all the way over to our iron farm and our zombie farm. I told you guys I wanted my base to look pretty, and I think we're doing a pretty good job down here so far. This is, it's just not the prettiest, and I have an idea. I want to do the idea. I think it'll be really cool. So we're going to transition this to be another way to exit to the other side. There was a whole bunch of words in there that I promise added up to something, and English good, pathway, start now. Step 1 of thing 1, clear some space for the entrance. Step 2, a dig. Hole dug. It is not super exciting, but we are going to change that by making it more exciting is the idea. So this is the path we want to connect up to. So we're 2 down, which gives us a good amount of room to work with. So now it becomes... decorating it, I suppose, would be the next step. Step 3. All right, step 3 partially done. We've got a little bit of a pathway in here. I wanted to make it a little more cave-like we're going underground briefly before coming back up. So we're gonna actually lengthen it a little bit. There's a reason I want flat walls here, which we'll talk about in a moment. And yeah. We're gonna emerge back out here. I would like to sort of narrow it down so that it does feel a little more cramped. So that'll be kind of neat. And yeah, so I also need a roof on here. That's big. Roof good. The battle of the century. The llama defending our place. I know he's probably defending his buddy, but, like, pretty electric. Oh, the fight back is going on. Uh-oh. And I was building here, but, yeah, you guys go ahead. Uh-oh. Okay, he's in. He has no friends with him. Uh-oh. They're ganging up on him. Come on, you got this. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, using the tree. Hello. This is, all right. No. No bad omen. All right, I'll take it. Good work, guys. Solid. Good effort, good effort. This is what I was talking about. I wanted to narrow down to a doorway a little bit. I want it to be a little bit darker than this section of our base. Which, by the way, this is working an absolute treat, you know? I don't spend as much time in the areas I like. But it's going along great. So, yeah, it's a little bit dark, but there is going to be something that'll light it up. Hint, hint. And yeah, now I want to get a roof on this. I think we're going to try and use deep slate, which is fun. Quick, stop. It's just so good. And we're done for the moment. Yeah, very dark, very dingy. I wanted to have a very different feel. You know, we're kind of heading into the bad part of the base. And yeah, it's very dark, it's very dingy, and then it opens nicely up onto the path. And this is sort of something that we'll work on as we build the farms or whatever going to be back here. But I really wanted to get it connected all up and, you know, have it feel really good. The other thing I'm going to do is get a bunch of dirt and just bury this guy a little bit too, so from the outside we won't actually see all of this nonsense. We will see grass. Just grass. This guy has been buried. It's not the most exciting thing. I covered it all in dirt, threw in some coarse dirt, threw in some farmland just to kind of toss it all up. I was actually going to do leaves, and then I thought, you know what, let's have some variation. I'm sure we will have many more leaves upon us. But this room, very, very cool, and there's a reason I wanted to have it this way. And that reason is... maps was the answer. We've got our maps over here. We've been taking them every couple episodes. So we've got episode 3, we've got episode 8, so we've got episode next time I take it. Also gonna leave a little more space now that we're starting to spread out. Maybe we should, you know, update. We've got a couple of the rivers in and stuff, so it actually should be a pretty cool change once we, you know, get it on there, which is pretty neat. Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna put the maps in here for now. Yeah. Why? Because I just sort of need room to store enchanted stuff. You know, we're starting to get books and things. Now that we have a little bit of space to enchant stuff, I'd really like somewhere to put it. So we're gonna turn this side of the room into storage for stuff, which is gonna be good. So, yeah, first things first, I wanna get some organization in my heads. So enchantments more or less have 4 categories in my head. You have tools, you have armor, you have weapons, and then you have the random other stuff. Tridents, fishing rods, shears, I guess, you know, all that random other stuff. And then you have the books that are connected with all of these. And that's sort of how I'd like to organize these, is to have the books and the actual items sort of all in rows together. Easier said than done, but I think it'll be pretty cool to have done. So I'm gonna run these back a little bit and try and make like library stacks with them. This takes way more materials than expected, but this is the idea. I want to have these stacks running down the sides here. I think they'll be kind of cool, especially once we kind of get books into them. I'm also just adding some bulk storage at the end. There's a bunch that, you know, there's only so many books we can really store in here, and I'm actually putting them by color as well. So the first row is for diamond tools, iron, gold, and then sort of other. Yeah, I'm a collector. I mean, I'm keeping all this random gold stuff for no real reason, you know? It's not particularly useful, but maybe someday it will be. I don't know, you know? So that's the idea. I think it'll look really cool, kind of like a library, and then we'll try and do some cool stuff around it, maybe. But I think it'll fit, like, really cool tucked in here, you know? Just come in here, see all our books and things. It'll be a neat little space. All of our shelves are in, and this looks really cool. I am really happy we went with this. We just got to get some of these books filled in. I might even end up just throwing in some of like the normal bookshelves to kind of fill the space. I went with this tinted glass because we had extra, really. There's no fancy reason there. And then, you know, it just gives us kind of cool views of whatever's back here. We've also got plenty of room to expand if we need like a ridiculous amount of storage, or if we wanted to do something here like a doorway. I also just mixed in a little bit of the cherry wood to add just some, you know, more dark color, I suppose. And yeah, now I just needs a nice ceilings. We have a ceiling. Oh, this room is so cute. I am loving it. I'm just doing like the small details as I go, stuff like that. I'm absolutely loving it. I think this is such a cool little addition over here. and something that I can actually use, which is pretty cool. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do back here, so I'm kind of, you know, who knows what this landscape will look like. I kind of dig it as like a random tree farm, but I might add some more organization. We probably won't have you know, this has just kind of been my grow a bunch of crops at once field since I started this series. So we'll probably do something different back here, but I am absolutely in love with my new library. Something that, if I ever built a house, which is not on the cards at all, but if I ever did a custom house, I would definitely have a library, because why wouldn't you? It's possibly the coolest room you could have in a house. So, now I just gotta go get all my enchanted stuff that's at the zombie farm and start filling this place up. All of our stuff is put away. So we've got plenty of storage for all sorts of things. And yeah, this is gonna be super useful. Yeah, no complaints here. I feel like there's probably a better way to store books, like maybe using signs to actually indicate what's in each shelf, you know, once we get, you know, a lot of mending, a lot of efficiency, that sort of thing. But overall, I think they look really cool, and then you can just come and grab them. It's just, it's such a neat thing that they added to the game, and absolutely fantastic. And now we've got plenty of storage, which feels just good, you know? It feels good to have more room for things. So now I can, you know, go get more things or whatever. I don't know. Consumerism, am I right? That's not. Oh boy, it's getting late in the day for me. You know how it goes, you just get a little loopy. There was one more thing I wanted to do today. I have spent well over my typical hour, but I've just been enjoying playing and building, and we've got 2 very functional spots in our base now, which is pretty exciting. There was one thing I did want to do, which was... it's time to find nether stuff. Wow. Terrible sentence, but, yeah, nether stuff good, not have nether stuff bad. Hey, we've got one of these biomes. That's kind of cool. It's not really what I'm looking for, but it's neat. We're getting chased by some skeletons, which is exciting. Ooh, we've got one of those biomes, which is neat. It's, you know, again, not really what I'm looking for, but, you know, here we are. You know, you live and you learn. No, that's the wrong saying. I should really go to bed. Hey, got a beep boop, which is explore all nether biomes. Hey, that's exciting. I guess. Trying to get up here to see if maybe there's a beep boop lingering around the corner. It looks like that's a solid maybe. Hey, new block. Cool. Yeah, okay, so we have a keep. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but that's nice, you know? That's cool. And I did not find what I was hoping to find, but I'll call it a pretty productive day, you know? We did a little bit of exploration in the nether, not something I enjoy doing, by the way. And you know, it's just one of those things. We'll stumble upon a fortress when we do. Each time, maybe I'll try a different direction, you know how it is. But yes, next time I'm very excited. We are going to be doing something tremendous using our pups. Yeah, we're going to be using you. Yeah, you freeloader. It's time to get some work. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Yes, we're going to be using our dogs next time for something exciting, and I have some big plans. Today was a little bit of, I almost call it maintenance, you know? There was sort of 2 things I really wanted to get done. We got both of them done. We've got this sweet library over here. We've got a connection to our other area back here, which is just one of those things that I've been, you know, wanting to do since we sort of got this in. I also like that it's sort of a little bit different, you know? It's just that little bit different. I do want to do a new map very soon. But let me know what you guys think in those comments below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz. I guess I can take these out now, right? We're completely safe on this side, so we don't need those. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz. My voice is going. All right. Ciao.